So it's December 2024 and I have sort of not been doing videos recently for the past month, maybe even 2 months, because I've just had a lot to go through and deal with in my life recently, and it is, I think, slightly getting better, and I'm starting to realise that it's not as bad as what I thought it was initially. Getting through it, and I have done something that I've never done before in my life, which is Christmas presents for people, because I've never really done this before at all for people, but this time around I have somehow managed to do it. I've not been able to spend loads of money because money is just something that I don't really have, so this is just what I have so far. There is a Secret Santa thing happening for me. The limit for the Secret Santa is £20. The only thing I could think of was a similar thing to what I got myself, and that was this 24-day calendar that I got from Boots in Manchester, and instead of paying £45 it was half price because it was already 7 days after the 1st of December, so that is why I got it cheaper. So far I have got these like little miniature versions of their products, and I think these two are in a set, and then potentially you get a third item or maybe a fourth item, I'm not sure, because the calendar hasn't been fully opened yet. I'm only doing one a day, so I think all the products come in like a set or something. I haven't read the back at all, which presumably tells you the products in it. Found 8, so I will do 8 first, not 9. And for number 8 I have citrus lime mint shower gel, and this one must go with this little blue one along with the little soap as well. I'm not sure if I get any more products in the little blue set from this calendar, I don't know, but I presume there might be 1 or maybe 2 more. And what I have is this face wash here, which I'm sure goes along with this one because they're a similar colour. It's got the same font on it and it is the same ingredients. So I've got aftershave balm and face wash in this set. Then is the soap that goes with it. This advent calendar, I'm actually really liking it so far. It's the first one that I've ever had that's like this. Every single one I've had before has been chocolate. So along the similar thing, I've got this advent calendar for my Secret Santa, and I believe it is like, so at the bottom it says 24 beauty bath and body essentials, and the price tag is £25, but I paid £12.50 for it, so half the price. I'm just going to take the little label off now, the price label, so they don't see it. That's the only thing I could think of. I don't know what else to get. And then for my sibling I have this tank top, which is from Next, and I paid £8 for it. I don't know what the full price of it was, but the sale price was £8. I quite like it. It's like a Chinese Japanese print on the front, as you can see. And then the next thing, this t-shirt, originally £20, paid £5 for it, and it is this Mackenzie white t-shirt, and it seems quite nice quality. They like Mackenzie stuff. They like Mackenzie, so it'd be really nice for them to have it. And I was going to go with a Hollister t-shirt, but couldn't afford it at the time. And it's lucky I found it because it wasn't exactly the easiest thing to find, presumably because it was £5 rather than 20. But they had quite a lot of these t-shirts on the rack, so they obviously want to sell them. And the paper that I've got to wrap them in is because of them as well, and it is this Elf wrapping paper. They're obsessed with the film, I'm obsessed with the film, and that is why I've got it. So all of the presents that I have is being wrapped with this one paper, and that is because of them. So after this I'm going to have to work out how to wrap all of this without solid-taping it, wrapping it round, no one being able to get into it. And then the last thing that I've got is this Hollister jumper, which I managed to pay for somehow. I do have this tiny little pot of styling product And I've got this for free, so it's not like I paid for it. And I think in the shop it's $2.99 or $3.99, and I got it for free. So that's real nice of the people who gave it to me. Let's just hope I see this person before Christmas. Let's just hope that they like it. I've seen them wear a jumper like this before, not a Hollister one, but a similar style and look, and it is this jumper here. It's a medium because that's the size I think they are. I like it, and I think they will like it as well. That is the only thing I've got them, as it's 30 quid basically on one person for one thing, so that is why they have that, and only that. And then realistically it's going to cost me £30 on the train to go and see them in the first place. So that is kind of part of this as well. Like me going to see them is part of it as well, and they're just gonna have to accept that. And that is just it for now. If I get anything else for myself or for other people, then I will show you on camera, but that's it for now. Debating on keeping this jumper in the bag, or do I wrap the jumper and then put it in the bag? Or do I put the jumper in the bag and then wrap over the bag? I don't know. I have to think about that one. So I've got this through the post, and I opened it like this, thinking what the hell has come through my door, and I've realised that it might be my trans secret Santa that you can do online if you're under 25. I think it's already too late to get one for this year, so you're gonna have to wait until next year. I found out about this last year, so last year was my first one and this one is my second one, potentially the last time I'm gonna have this because I'm 24 now, and the next year I'm 25, and 25 is the cut-off. I will have to look at that on the website, but let's just see what is in this. It's quite small, this one. Last year I got a book and some other stuff as well, so let's just hope that this one's similar to last year. I don't think there's a book in this one because it's not thick enough. This is what it looks like, and this looks like a card of some kind on the top. It is kind of similar to how it was before, this Christmas card, and I believe it is. It's this Christmas card here, as you can see, if you can see that. And it is not actually individually handwritten. It's obviously handwritten on a piece of paper, and then they've scanned it and then reprinted it, so it can be printed out to loads of people if loads of people have asked for a trans secret Santa. It's like a A5 print, and that was the front of the Christmas card last year. And then we have this one as well. It's just blank on the other side. Could stick it on a wall there or wherever I wanted to. I have this book thing here, but there's nothing on the inside. The pages are blank. I mean, obviously they have money restrictions because they only have a certain amount of money to have to buy things and then pay to send things out. But last year I seem to have got like a whole book that I still haven't read, which is my fault. I will get to it at some point. And then I got stickers, I got 2 Haribos, a Christmas card, and not to be disrespectful towards trans secret Santa or anything like that, but it's just last year I got a whole book, and the closest thing to the book I have is this, and then there's nothing on the inside. But to be honest, it is such a good thing that this exists because I don't think there has been anything like this before. So to keep this going, they need money and donations, like funding basically, because there's only so much they can do with their own money basically. So they're gonna need support for it and for what they're doing, and I genuinely believe that it needs to be a thing that keeps going. So it's not like I'm trying to be disrespectful towards this. They are trying, and I can't fault them for trying, and I do really like caramel Freddos. My secret Santa was that red advent calendar. What I did with that was it was too big for me to take around, so I kept it for myself basically, and I opened all the doors all in one day, and instead of giving them the advent calendar, I got them a little book about Chanel. I thought they would like it. I can't afford Chanel perfume for them, and realistically I don't even know if it's something that they would even want. It's just what I saw. A different person got me as a secret Santa, and what I got was these headphones here, and then I also got chocolate as well. I have headphones, they work still. I didn't really need new headphones, and if I was to get another pair of headphones, I would have much rather have Bluetooth headphones, even though realistically I can't be picky or choosy, but it was nice of them to actually get me something in the first place, so I suppose that's alright realistically. And I'll just show you what that red advent calendar had in it. That Hollister jumper that I got for someone else, I actually took that back to the shop and I'm getting the money back for it because it's currently the 21st of December and they live like 2 hours away from me, and I have to get there on a train if I went to go and see them. And to me, it's highly unlikely that I will be seeing them this year. This year, I've only seen them once. They're friends with me and they're friendly, but they only unblocked me September and it's December, and it was a bit like, why did I buy them something? I don't know why I did, and I have no idea why I spent £30 on an individual thing for them. And then this little pot of hair gel, I'm going to keep it for myself. I got it for free anyway, so it's not like I paid anything for it. That is what's happening with that Hollister jumper.